Okay, my friends, we're going to do a little bit of this together to see if I can help you with this. So I'm going to do these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These we looked at together, but I'm going to continue. So what I need you to do is to go to the eLab, and we're looking for 1/3. So I'm going to go to the eToolkit. I am going to pull up my fraction circles. And it was talking 1/3. So this is divided into 3, so it has to be thirds. I'm going to break it apart. And right now I am just talking about 1/3. I want to look at what could be equal to 1/3. So let me look at fourths and see if that is going to work. I need to see how many fourths would fit into a third. So there's a fourth. It's not big enough. But if I put 2 fourths together, then it's going to be too big. If I can get them to go together. Is that clear? There we go. But it's too big now. So fourths are not going to be equal to a third. So I'm going to try fifths now. I know this is fifths because it's divided into 5. I'm going to break it apart. There's 1/5. It's still too small. If I put 2 fifths together, it's too big. So fifths are not going to work. I'm going to get rid of those. So let me try sixths. I know it's 6 because it's divided into 6 parts. So I know 1 is too small. Let me see if I put 2 of them together. So I'm going to take it and see. Let me break it apart again. And if I turn this, and I put it on top, yes, it will fit. So that means that I know that something that is equivalent to 1/3 is 2 sixths. So I'm going to go over here and I am going to write 2 sixths. I'm going to put a comma in case I have any others. So I'm going to see if anything else is equal to 1/3. So I'm going to get rid of my 6 now. Let's see what else I have. I have eighths. Let me try it. I'll break apart my eighths. That's 1. It's too small. 2. 2 looks similar. It's still too small. So if I add another one, 3 is going to be too big. So I don't have anything there that will help me. Let me go to 12ths. If I pull up the 12ths and break it apart, 1's too small, 2 still too small. Let me try 3. 3's getting close, but still too small. Let me try 4. Okay, let me move this around and see if I can put it right on top. Yes, 4 12ths would be equal to 1/3. So I'm going to go back here and I'm going to write 4 12ths. And that's all the fraction circles that I have. So now I'm going to 2/3. So let me go back. And if I know that 12ths work already for 1/3, 12ths are probably going to work for 2/3 if I can get them to go together. There we go. So let's see, I had 4 12ths. So let me see if I can figure out 5, 6, still doesn't look big enough. 7, I'm getting close. 8, let me see if that works. Let me turn it around. 8 12ths is equal to 2/3. So I'm going back where it says 2/3 and I'm going to write 8 12ths. Now the other thing I knew was 6. So I'm going to go back again, get rid of my 12ths, and let me pull up 6ths again. And let me see. Let's see. It was 2 6. So if I put 2 together, I know that's equal to 1/3. Wait, I think that means that 4 of these should be equal. Let me see if I'm right. Absolutely. So if I turn it a little more the way it should be, it's going to work. So 4 6 is equal to 2/3. Let me go back, comma, 2/3. Whoops, sorry, my mistake. Should be writing 4/6 because 4/6 is equal to 2/3. 2/3 is already there. So let me put in 4, 6. Those are equal. So now let me go with 1/4. I'm going to go back to my toolkit and I'm going to get rid of all of these because now what I need is 1/4. So let me pull up my fourth. It's yellow. I know that because it's divided into fourths. I will break it apart. And I'm only interested in 1/4 right now. So let me see. I could go to fifths. We can try it. Let's try it. I'm going to break it apart. 1 is going to be 2. 2 is going to be way too big. So I'm going to get rid of this. Okay. So let me go to 6. All right, let me break it apart. 1's too small. But again, 2 is going to be way too big. That's not going to work. So let me go to 8ths and break it apart. So let's see. 1's too small. 2, oh, 2 might be right. It is. So 1/4 is equal to 2/8. Let me go over here. 1/4 is equal to 2/8. I'm going to go back here and I'm going to try. Okay, 8ths worked. What about 10ths? Let's see if that'll work. 1's too small. 2, too small. Too big now. So 10ths are not going to work. One more left to try, which is 12ths. Break it apart. 1, too small. 2, too small. 3. Look at that. 3/12 is equal to 1/4. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to put a comma and I'm going to write 3/12. So if I know 8ths and 12ths work for 1/4, then 8ths and 12ths are going to work for 3/4. So let me see. I need to... Okay, here are my 3/4. There's one. There's another one. Another one. Okay, so let's see. We knew 3 was equal to 1/4. So another 3... It's going to be 2/4. That's 1, 2, 3. Still not quite big enough. And then let's do another 3. 1, 2, 3. And yes, sure enough. If you look, let me turn it. Oh, wait, I might have gone a little happy here. I think it's a little too big. Let's see. Yep, a little too big. So let me break it apart and let me take this one away. Put it back over here. And now let's see if this works. Turn it around. And let's make sure. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9/12 is going to be equal to 3/4. And we said we also knew that 8ths was going to be equal to it. So let's go back and get rid of these and let's pull up some 8ths and see how many 8ths would be equal to 3/4. Okay, I'm going to break them apart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, look at that. It's So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6/8 is going to be equal to 3/4. So I want you to go back, use your e-toolkit, and fix this page.